guys, I just got back from Starbucks. I went and got myself a venti. As a lot of you know, I am at complete war with my Keurig right now. Not even gonna get into that. So I went and got myself a venti Starbucks from down the street. That's fine. No big deal. Happy as a clam. Okay. So, oh, by the way, this week I'm going to be doing a vlog about Starbucks, some stuff that I just found out, which you guys need to know, as well as a PSL hack, which is so fun for fall. Okay, so today, what we're going to be talking about is what makeup brushes you actually need. I know we all go into Sephora, MAC, wherever you get your makeup brushes from, and there's hundreds and hundreds laid out, different styles, different kinds. There's round, there's flat, there's angled, there's kabuki, there's not kabuki, I don't know what that is. And they're all like $40 and up per brush, which is, I don't know, I think that's pretty expensive. I don't know. So, which is fine. Like, I'll go and spend the money on these brushes, but I just need to know what I actually need. If I'm going to be spending that money, I want to know what's actually worth it and what I can pass. Okay, so that's why I started Googling what makeup brushes do I actually need. And what it came up with, a lot of beauty bloggers were talking about this brand off Amazon called BS Mall. And they said they swore by these brushes. They said that they no hairs come out of them. They blend really well. They're such a good price, all this kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, for sure, this is a US blog, whatever. I'll go onto Amazon and see how much they go for in Canada. On Amazon.ca, it was $18.99 Canadian for 10 brushes, 10 kabuki brushes. They're premium synthetic kabuki makeup brush set, and it's for the face because that's what I really wanted. I wanted face brushes. I think I've talked about in the past, I use my hands a lot, especially for BB cream, all that kind of stuff, primer, moisturizer. I like to use my hands because it warms up the product and I feel like it blends well with skin to skin. I actually read an article a while ago from Bobbi Brown, and she actually suggested with creams like concealers, foundations, all that kind of stuff to use your hands because of the warmth and skin to skin. But again, I don't really love the idea of rubbing my hands all over my face. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's weird. So I wanted to look for some face brushes, and these are what I found. Okay, so we're going to start off with the foundation brush. You do need a foundation brush, especially if you have a thicker foundation that you like to use at night. You can use a beauty blender, but I like that more for like concealing and that kind of stuff. With a foundation, this one blends so well. So it is the flat face foundation kabuki brush. I put some foundation on the back of my hand, dab, 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 and circular motions all over my face. That it blends so well. And like they said, the beauty bloggers that I was reading from, they said that it doesn't leave any hairs or anything, which is my biggest pet peeve, is when you put foundation on and then there's little hairs all over your face and you have to pick it off and then you ruin your makeup. Like, that makes no sense. Okay, next is a bronzer contouring brush. This one is a round angled kabuki brush, and I love the angle and how it's round because it sculpts your cheekbones really well, especially the sides of your nose. That's what I noticed first and foremost with that one. Need that. Then I liked this one for concealing. So you do your contouring, then you need one for highlighting or well, not highlighting, we'll get into that. Concealing, love this one. This one's for around your nose, mouth, harder to reach places. It's tapered, love that. I also was in a rush, used it under my eyes. I make those big triangles, blended it out, worked perfectly. They're so soft. This is my favorite, this style. And then we'll get into the smaller ones here. So I would highly suggest getting one of those. Next up, this was more of a precision concealer brush. it's flat angled, and I loved under eye. When you want to be a little more precise, or if you really want to brighten up those under eyes, use this one, blend it out, and I also dabbed it in some setting powder, dab, 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 worked perfectly. Highly suggest that. Next, they also gave this one. You don't need this one, okay? This is for blemishes. So it's a flat, straight across Kabuki concealer brush. You put a bit of concealer on your blemish and dab like that. I've used it. I do really like it. You do not need that one. This one, this is more of a precision contouring brush that I actually love. And if you have some money left over after getting some of these, I would suggest getting investing in one like this. It was really good for around the nose and being a little more precise with contouring, if that's something you're into. If not, no big deal. Next, highlighting. This one did not come in the set. I actually have had this. It's also off Amazon. I can link that below as well. This is the blush one, but I use it for highlighting. It's not as dense as the Kabuki ones. It's way more, I like to put it in the highlighting powder, just sweep it across, and it works really well for me. So a highlighting one. What does come in the set that I would probably use for highlighting is this round powder brush. This one is for powder foundations. So if you use powder foundations, you're gonna love this. If not, I would use this one for highlighting. It would probably be really good as well for any cream or liquid highlighters that you have, like those Cover FX drops. I don't know if I've even showed you guys those. Probably should. Then you have an eyeshadow brush. I haven't used this one yet, but again, super soft. I love it. I always use the Urban Decay Naked Palette eyeshadow brushes. You guys know that. But if you don't have one, get this. This one I haven't used yet. It is a flat angled brush. It is for, I think, blush. So I probably will use this one. It comes with a little cheat sheet. Oh yeah, in the kit comes a little cheat sheet. So it actually tells you what each is for and how to use them. So the flat angled, yeah, for blush and bronzer. So another option there. And then lastly, this one, a small tapered Kabuki brush. Now this one is again for concealing around nose and mouth. I just loved this one. I thought it blended really well, but I'm sure if you want to be a bit more precise and take your time, I always seem to be in a rush, I don't know why, then use this. But I actually use this as highlighting on the brow bone or blending out concealer around my eyebrows, and it worked amazingly. Love, love, love. Okay, so what I think you do actually need, well, yeah, I would say this one, foundation Kabuki brush, flat top, a bronzing, contouring for sure, a precision concealer, along with a tapered concealer for around nose, mouth, under eyes when you're in a rush. And then a highlighting brush. And do this precise contouring brush. And then just because they come in the kit, and I mean, it's $18.99, they come in the kit, I'm going to use them, and I'm going to love them. Blemish brush, eyeshadow, brow bone, concealer if you want to use that, the tapered one, a round powder foundation brush or dense highlighter brush, and then this flat angled brush, which would be fun as well. Okay, everybody cutting their grass, let's just calm down for a second. Need to finish this tutorial. Lastly, this is what it comes in. Has a cheat sheet on the back. Love, love, love. Again, off Amazon, I'll link it below, $18.99 with Prime. So what is that, 1 or 2 days it comes in the mail? Like, totally worth it. If you don't have Prime, I suggest getting that. And yeah, if you have any comments, questions, comment them below. Make sure you subscribe. Please, 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 so that you're notified when I put a new video up, and I promise I won't be annoying, or try to. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my coffee, and I will chat with you guys.
Thank you very much for coming out this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind. Hold your applause. This is just